Talking over that music for a long while now, and I still barely get my chance here. I love the new sounds that we've got here on the road to Rio. It's all good, Trace, man. I didn't want to interrupt you in the flow of things. Would have been very jarring if I just cut you off in the opening of the show. You know what, Trace?
Yeah,
actually,
well,
I got
that's
this
the thing about cutting people off, Harry. Sometimes it's all...
Hugo, I'm going to let you finish.
Okay. Well, actually, I think you guys have both made some very compelling points there. However, I think when we look towards the decisive say in how to cut someone off, we'd be looking more towards a man like Magis, perhaps, as he tries to cut off this top B control for NiP. They've got a three-man stack over here at this side of the map. Astralis not looking to go to that B bomb site. Instead, grouping up in alt mid and apartments, and now looking like they want to try and establish some control over here towards A, with just Rez and Lecro back here in the bomb site. How long do NiP keep this three-man stack at B?
Wow, now's probably the time to reconsider as Utility starts flying into the A site. Astralis are going to drop pit side. Lecro fighting with a USP. He's going to be favored at this range, but there are more players coming at him by the second. Magisk only needs one as he pile drives both players inside the site and gets a plant. Even checks the back because it felt too easy for Astralis. Only 2 kills. That's strange. And here's the long rotation now afforded by NiP with that triple B setup. It's going to leave them basically locked out of the round. Of course, you know, you may as well go for this, but chance of you winning it is pretty low. Actually, I'd say if you're NiP, just full save here. Twist gets a free armor upgrade. Nork saves a kit nade. Pops gets good utility. This is actually an okay save for NiP, as weird as that one is on the pistol round. And you know you ain't winning it versus Astralis. Twist is risking his life to stay around this position. The bomb might even take his armor away if the bullets don't, and they will. They'll kill him in one. So Device finding that kill. And I would have liked to just see the armor get saved, because you're surely going to force here if you're NiP into the second CT round of this map. But Astralis 5 alive at the end of things. That is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Now, speaking of Alex, Chad, and Henry, they will be in for the final game of the day, featuring Jinji and Cloud9 right here on this stream. So that'll be the next best of 3 coming your way. And that is in the NA region. They'll be covering that. Surely they're driving here now, maybe even watching, who knows. Device get a Molotov out early, trying to contest some of this B control that it looks like Ninja's Pajamas want to grasp firmly. Meanwhile, Dupree, he's not stopping anytime soon. He's really gone for it here, and that's landed him right in the crosshairs. A twist.
Whoa, messy.
Yeah.
That's the bomb dropped. They're going to run through a smoke with it. Yeah, not a clean one for Astralis, but still a recoverable round. They wanted 2-on-4 before. Magisk, though, might lose his life to the orb. Oh, my. He's standing tall, and he's done damage to Twist as well. Grenade bounces back, does nothing. The Molotov, oh, it's going to get smoked. Lecro stalling. Twist peeks with a flash. That's a very proactive play, and while it was risky, it did provide a reward. Device with a tuck, and Twist thinks it's clear. He couldn't be further from the truth. Device is dead to Nork, though, on the rotate. And that will still be around for NiP. They pick it up after all and save the orb, so...
Yeah.
But obviously, not enough util to stall out the entire round time. Eventually, NiP will have to give Astralis some room to maneuver. And that's what the bomb is as well.
Easy does it here for Astralis. Slowly but surely up through Banana they come, and there are still 2 players lying in wait to try and deal with them. Now, this B side of the map, you will note that both Nork and Twist still have their smokes up, and that's something that's going to not bode well for Astralis looking to take in this B bomb site. They have to go ahead and commit through these defensive smokes. Nork barrels through the CT one, but Plopsky, who is up in this boost, delivers the trade required to keep this more than in favor of NiP. A bomb plant locked in for Astralis at the very, very least, and a late...
Blind finds Rez, trade is in, and Lecro can clean up this round, you would think, with only 1 man still standing. Xyp9x actually going to get a bomb plant, and oh dear, he might not have a gun, but this guy's clutch minister for a reason.
He's able to get out of the site, too. He's going to try to wrap all the way around, it looks like. Really cognizant there could be a player coming up middle, but they're both coming from library in the form of Knock and Twist, walking their way into the site, clearing it in tandem. They're going to tap the bomb, not stick it. Xyp9x goes for the peek, lands one on a midair shot on a Knock. But as the story is told, Twist is going to go recover this AWP and get a defuse in with ease. We're going to see a tie game here, 3-3.
Excellent eco, though. That's what you need to remember. Astralis didn't even have Kevlar in that round. They just had pistols and a couple of flashbangs, and Xyp9x He makes it a one-on-one. He makes the NiP. Astralis can't see a thing, and they're just getting tagged in through the walls. So yeah, that's an unfortunate round for Astralis, but well played by NiP.
Yeah, and for Nock, he found himself at about 49 HP. If they were able to capitalize on that, Astralis can run in the site all day from the looks of it. But by the time that rotation comes in, man, we're going to see the barrel out into the middle area. Magisk with the trade onto Rez. It's all a little short-lived, though. Bomb's still back towards T-spawn. Looks like Astralis want to grab themselves some kills, potentially forcing some weapons out of the hands of NiP.
Look at this gamble. They've fully left B. They've completely left it open. Now, this is a good gamble because why would Astralis contact play the B site in a 3-on-4? They shouldn't. They should be grouping to play together to whatever they do as a 3-man unit. That's how you get out of these rounds. So Plopski's playing very passive, but if anything, I'm not really a fan of this. I understand because he's given up B, he doesn't want to run in like it's empty. But he could get to the ruins, he could get to coffins, but instead, Astralis, all they need to do is throw this smoke, and they've got the B site. And NiP, yeah, they have a man up, retake should be no problem, but you don't want to give Astralis his liberties, and the gamble on the full rotate for NiP didn't really prove to be necessary. So now it's up to them to retake. This hero AK on device has been spotted. Plant's going to be afforded. Plopski looking for fight. A good grenade onto Glaive does inhibit him during the plant. Device has found the first, though, in the post-plant, and now it's where things get difficult for NiP.
Yeah, Lekro trying to come up through Banana. He's going to be late to this site, and that gives some time where these players here for Astralis can look to do damage, and they spring on out. They deal with Nog. Suddenly, Lekro thrown into a clutch, has dealt with the first man. dupreeh hiding in pool on the other side of this smoke, and Lekro has no idea, blindsided by the Magic Man himself, and a fourth on the board for Astralis. They get it done with the pistols. Another round where they're able to find success on the back of it.
We're in a good spot. Apart from those grenades, I will be bringing them up until they get fixed. But right now, this site looks fixed in favor of Astralis. They've got an entry. Plopski's here on the oranges, and he is going to get one, maybe a double before he gets dropped. Yorp posted up for Twist, is already getting tagged on the repeak, so Astralis getting the plant in a 2-on-3. We again see them in these post-plant positions, and they can close out these kind of rounds, especially with such a similar beta switch setup. The Molotov denying more for NiP, and they've smoked off one of these players here. Xyp9x is going to have to do this alone.
Yeah, important to bear in mind the sheer amount of utility still available to NiP, right? With these Molotovs, with these smokes, they can try and cut Astralis out of the round, but none of them getting thrown, and now they do. That's going to divide this hold of dupreeh and Xyp9x, and dupreeh is left to fend for himself. They do get on the bomb. Xyp9x trying to deny it, and he can't find the kill. NiP grab that defuse literally from under dupreeh's nose. The fifth on the board, and Astralis kicking themselves that one eludes them.
Even a rotate coming back towards A, so Plopski is on his own on the B site, but that might not be a problem for the time being. Astralis are elevating the pace. They've taken middle, and they're about to commit to this A spot.
Yeah, they smoked off long, and this leaves him an avenue into CT, but Nork is holding for exactly this. dupreeh and Xyp9x going to try and slip on through. Nork not able to hold the line. This opens up the mid to B split, and that's what's going to happen. Astralis peel off from the bottom of mid. Now, NiP are quick to re-aggress, take this top mid control, and get the information that it is a mid to B, but Plopski gets spotted and dealt with over at the B-bomb site. That is a very important kill from Lekro. His fast flank is enabled thanks to the retaking of top mid from NiP. And now a 3-on-3 is available to the Swedes. A real chance to make something happen in this round. All three players grouped up at Banana. And a smoke holding them back, buying precious time for Astralis. This molly could find dupreeh. He gets tagged in it once, so he's still alive, still kicking, and still a problem to the NiP squad. Magisk at the back of the site, trying to hold the line. NiP, they get in. Will they get down? As Magisk sends them packing, this round is going to draw to a close. No time left for NiP. Twist just tries to hold on to this AWP, and he will get away at the very, very least.
Yeah, excellent round for Astralis. Xyp9x as well. He is very slow to come through Speedway, but it works wonders. Plopski picks a very precarious position, a very mid, but I mean, that's where Astralis are meant to be, so no surprises here. Could see a boost up on the corner, but Astralis are waiting. Device has been a nuisance in this smoke, but that's a USP kill from Nork. Certainly not what they expected. Device has gone through, and he knows there's not the weaponry to hold him down. First kill for Astralis goes the way of Device. And there's 3 more inside of the site. He is just eco-farming right now. He doesn't know there's a crossfire here, though, and this could catch him off guard. Missed shots. Lekro's going to get it. Rez has been dropped from the coffins. Glaive cleaning up the round, and Twist is too far away with a saved AWP. It might not get saved after all. He's trying to stop the bomb from crossing, though, so Dupree needs to come in on this wrap round to take him down.
No.
Guys, care CT here.
You know, you don't, hang on, you don't think he's gone to B, do you?
Is he going for it?
Wait, no, where? Hang on.
Stay with bomb. Stay with bomb.
Right, guys, I'm finding him. Hang on, he was out.
Is that him?
No, hang on.
Oh, dear, dude. Whoa, Dupree.
Why are we
Get
doing
that
all
off
that?
the screen. Get that off the screen. Dupree, family show, man. Family show. 6th round on the board for Astralis.
Yeah, the AWP gets away. Twist, well played.
But if they lose this one, they will be down to an eco. And while we haven't had a team pull ahead in a big way yet, it could happen if this round does not go in favor of the Danes. Already a 1-for-1 trade immediately over at top Banana, but that's something that Astralis aren't too worried about. They'll take this 4-on-4, knowing that now applies that much more pressure to NiP in terms of how they divvy up these defending players. And right now, they've elected for a 3-man hold over towards the A-bomb site, leaving Plopsky to try and lock down Banana on his own. Astralis do actually start to rotate Dupree back from mid. Before that, though, he drops a smoke over towards long, throws a bunch of utility into the top of middle.
Whoa.
Plopsky has to hold this B site alone, and he's done a great job thus far, dropping the bomb, finding himself a 4th in the round, and solidifying that 7th on the board for NiP. No money in the Astralis bank accounts, and so this is where the Swedes can look to get ahead.
So this has been so back and forth on Inferno, and that has certainly created a good game, right? What it's also done is broken Astralis' money after 2 rounds in a row from NiP. Glaive going to set up utility to pop Astralis up top B. They've had trouble getting this position with some of the smokes NiP have thrown. Device has often been hiding inside, but right now, oh, that's a killer of a nade.
Yeah,
NiP,
that one didn't feel good.
Yeah, they are triple set on B and a 4-on-5. This is a risk for NiP, but it is the perfect call to make right now. Astralis, they throw their execute again, but they're walking into a stack. Rez has got the first twist, tries to push the smoke. He is really out on a limb here. Rez spamming from CT. You can stop them from crossing, or at least make it expensive and painful to do so. Device has to clear the back of the site, and he turns right as he gets to the corner. Nork has dropped 2.
Right.
The bombs are the ground. Match is trying to trade. He's all that stands for Astralis in this clutch, and he only has a second before that CT smoke fades.
Yeah, he's going to try to get this bomb planted in 1v2 with 7 HP. He's got his work cut out for him. Twist also low, but for the time being, Ninjas of Pajamas are not going to pressure this too much. That op is just set up in spawn. It's not going to actually land. And it's Twist now trying to stop this bomb plant. Was just unaware where Lekro is, and a nice little shot there from Magist to make this even numbers.
He's got to know now.
He's got to know. He taps it once more. 14 seconds left on the clock. He's convinced that this player is coming from construction. Now the jig is up, but now so is the time. They are running slow, and they are running low. Magist looks for the shots, almost does it. Gets him down to 7 HP, but ultimately, at the end of the day...
Astralis have a full stack of utility on 2 players. Let's see where these grenades do end up. I can imagine down Banana. Just plays in the spawn for that fast rotation, and Xyp9x is going to flash Glaive into a fight. A dangerous decision. He had a full belt of util, and he goes for an engagement, and he's lost all of that. So that's a real risk, and there is no reward. There is only a casualty at the top of Banana.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's just devastating, right? Like, you may as well have not bothered putting that $800 into the round after that being the opening result. NiP sat a man up. They start to work a player in towards the apartments. That's Nork. Dupree hasn't seen this yet. And Astralis are actually going to start to consider pushing mid. It started to look like Dupree was going to aggress there, and now he certainly might. Nork Still here in the B apartments, and a rotation coming around over towards the B bomb site. A nice shot from dupreeh, but he is dinked down in response. This is going to cause the rotation of Device back round towards his A side of the map. They bypass dupreeh, they get by him, and he's not able to find anything, but no one's watching short. dupreeh's allowed to swing back out, and he removes himself another. Device does get dinked, another man brought down low, but thus far, all these players that have been tagged up have still been looking good. dupreeh is about to get wrapped onto, and he does get dealt with by Plopsky. It's the duel of 2 HP players, and Plopsky comes out on top. Rez and Twist now in a 2-on-2. They know that Zipex is over here short side. They're trying to win the fight onto Magisk, and they manage it. Zipex, good for one, but not able to win it out in the clutch. NiP, they grab themselves the pistol. They're going to go 10.
A little bit of a stack Astralis have left. Just playing from the coffin. Zipex back at second. Oranges, and a great shot from Glaive, who is also on the scene. Now, weirdly enough, he takes that shot, starts to fall back, but he's not the only one. NiP have fallen back as well. They're going to start to posture and look towards this top mid area. Here we go. Am I going to get it? Am I going to nail this? Ah!
Oh, the grenade killed the chicken.
Wow, this is this is brutal. How has it all fallen apart? A Zeus kill from dupreeh, and this round's been thrown into chaos. Glaive looking to cement this round with 4 kills on the back of just a 5-7 in armor.
Beautiful.
And of course he does. Astralis, they steal that round away.
Yeah, Device on this AWP is always an exciting player to watch on the CT side of Inferno. So fast, so consistent, but not forcing the issue. Wrapping back towards short side with the AWP, but Banana once again has been held by Astralis. It seems like we never get NiP, getting this position for free. They've always got to lose a man to get up top B. And right now, Glaive is holding a very aggressive line down Banana, allowing for a rotation from Astralis. And NiP, they still want to take Banana while they take mid. The bomb is still dropped down bottom ramp as they wait for that to be going on later in the round, once that utility is expired. But that's the question. Do they have the players alive to even take Banana? Because right now, Device and Magisk finding early advantages for Astralis. 2 kills for free. Well-oiled machine is what we often call these Danes, and for good reason. In full control of this map, of this round, and of this half, it's been a comeback for Astralis. 5 in a row has put them from 11-6 to 11-11. And this round, everything about it screams Astralis. It would have to be an impeccable recovery from NiP. And look at both players looking at apartments. They know where NiP are coming. They have the middle area. And so that rotate back from B is coming into the A site. If it's even needed, Device is ready. The drop coming through. The flash is good. Pushes him behind the pillar, but dupreeh can't get anything done. They line up. Device gets 1 deal out. He drops a second, and the bomb gets home delivered. Magisk is here for the 3rd, and Astralis just have no problem shutting down every execute for NiP. They only have 2 players on the site. They don't need any more.
So deadly, and we're just not getting to see that same form from NiP. It feels like the moment things start to turn against them, when the momentum...
Look at it.
Where
do you go?
Yeah, this is horrible.
You're just on fire there, and sometimes you get knocked down, you've just got to get back up again. Plopsky looking to do that great grenade place there, as he does look to capitalize on it just a little bit by holding on to banana control, potentially why NiP figures out what they want to do in this round.
NiP can just commit. It's a gamble for Astralis no matter what they do, but that's a massive frag. dupreeh's opened up A. That can allow for these 2 players at B to stay here. So NiP's execute is still going in to a heavy-handed Astralis with an AWP posted on the angle. The flash pushes Device back. Molotov not going to go down. Zipnik's removed from the fight. Device on his own in the back of the site. Quick shot with the Molotov. It's going to land at his feet. He can't smoke it. He's got to smoke them, and he's found 2, closing it out into the 1-on-1. dupreeh versus Lekro.
dupreeh could be a problem. He tries to walk close to the smoke, gets even closer to the fire, and it's Lekro that falls. A good hold from Device. You have to look at Device in that round is the one that holds it together, is the glue for this defense. And yes, a victory lap.
Oh, he's such a little menace.
I love it.
dupreeh just really letting peace.
Surprise. Either way, big grenades
stuff.
still coming out here, landing all over the Ninjas of Pajama side on this banana hold. Plopsky already down to 18. Rez on 62. And just Knock over there on the other side of the map, and he doesn't even have apartments control. He's looking towards top mid just to make sure that there's no Sneaky beaky business from the Astralis side. Zipex with the first scalp in the round.
Ooh, that molly. Oh, they can't pass past it, and Zipnix just peeks on the edge of it. Smoke down at their feet, but he's going to fight in front and finds another double. Spray is good from Nork. He sees the traces, he gets a response, but he's going to have to pre-fire to find this kill. Good luck. Running low on the ammo. Reload coming through, and the plant faked out, but 20 seconds means you don't have time to play games. Flashes in, and he's already given away his position. Astralis just need to spin on the spot, and ever since NiP found 11, it has been flawless for Astralis. A 9-round comeback. They're looking for 10, and it might just be around the corner.
And the only thing that would make this more complete is if the Ninjas picked up one more round and then lost, so that we could continue on a 16-12 streak of games here.
Yeah, it would be all three of them. And, you know, obviously, think back to NiP on Vertigo. They took that win initially. They opened up this series. It's been Astralis coming back tooth and nail, fighting in this game. And even with NiP leading Nuke as well for the longest time. So the resilience is showing, as we've often said. And now they've had enough. They have truly had enough. Dupree wants to send these ninjas home, and he is doing it. Oh, God. Trade is in. Device of the AWP. Bomb dropped in T-spawn. Astralis are pushing it. This is all over the place.
And even closer to being all over. Twist closest to the bomb. Zipex wisely tucking in. He knows that he's holding this B angle. He's holding this B push. And that just isn't fair. Life isn't fair, Twist. Knock by himself. 46 HP. With that peak, he's going to call in the boys. Glaive is radioed in on the comms. Here he is. Come get him for the taking.
Yeah, I love it from Glaive as well. Just doesn't even repeat. Goes, yep, I want to end this series. Let's just end this series. And he does. Device coming in from mid to close it out. Astralis are dominant. They cannot be stopped. And NiP, well, that's a bit of a blunder from them. We'll be having a little bit more to talk about in just a moment.